Right, welcome back to a new episode. Here's Lee with his first signal for today. He says it's in the top plug. So we've got to do a few live digs, let you know what it's like to dig in a park. I
remember 59 is rig pull.
Yeah.
But that was a heavy signal.
But he's using the...
that's nice and wet.
You
can feel it's got some rain in. The plugs are going to go in really nice. And they're going to nip back in nice. Look at that, beautiful.
And he's using the DS2 today. I'm using the Manticore. But I'm just going to follow Lee about. I just want to clarify a few points about digging in a park. Not all councils give you permission. Obviously, if you get to the right department, the environmental services or park rangers, park maintenance team, it does help. But I do understand that a lot of councils don't allow it. The hobby is getting more popular now, so they might change their view. What kind of signal is this one, Lee? That looks a bit dry. See, you only gone about 2 yards, and that one's a bit dry, that hole.
Another rig. If nothing else, we're at least cleaning the place up.
That's the trouble with parks. There is a lot of rubbish. They do use gang mowers. They do chop up a lot of cans. Even coins get chopped up. So yeah, it's one of the things.
It's good as well because you shift like sort of needles and vape pipes and all the other sort of like nasty sort of rubbish that gets left behind as well.
Yeah. But it is lovely, obviously lovely detecting. It's like a carpet. What number on that one, Lee?
68.
68.
It's slightly high, that was 64. But it's another really loud target right in the surface.
Well, we have got a permit which we have to renew quite often. Obviously we have got insurance, haven't we, Lee? Third party. And yeah, you try and cause as less damage as you can. That looks like a 20 pence.
20 pence, so there you go, 20 pence. Hey, before you know it, we'll be rich.
Yeah. 20p. They came out in 1982. Yeah, late Queen Elizabeth on that one. Still my favourite modern coin. I do like the shape of these. Yeah, in your pocket.
Stick it in there. That's it.
There you go. So yeah, that's 20p to your funds today. We don't have to pay for parking today, so that was free as well. So bonus. And it's just a case of just thinning out the signals, isn't it?
63, 64 again. I wouldn't be surprised if it's another rig pull.
I say we have sent an email off this morning. They know that we're in the park today. One of the reasons that we don't give our location away is A, there's a lot of public in the park which don't like to be filmed, and the second is that we don't want to encourage night hawkers to come in, cause a lot of damage.
Oh well. There you go. That's what the grass cutters do.
It's worth a lot of money now. There's a Bitcoin that.
A Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It's Bitcoin.
Yeah, about £80,000 a coin at the moment. No, it's a shame, isn't it, when you get all chopped up. Don't know what you got to do with that. A chopped 20p. But that's what you're dealing with. And every time we come to the park, we probably dig about 200-300 signals. It does get a bit tiring. But when you got the probe, obviously that helps your recovery. So it's very important, and it's like keyhole surgery. And yeah, you don't cause a lot of damage. Obviously we've got a copy of our permission on us as well, just in case we get challenged. We never do. Tell the truth, the public are brilliant. It's just normal. Treat it as normal. You do get a few stares, get a few people coming over interested in what we're doing.
There's a 1991.
All right, 1991. So what are you saying? Modern penny?
There's still so many signals in the ground, honestly. It's just
Yeah.
every sweep there's 3 or 4 signals.
I know there's been detectorists on this park the last 20 years, but it's so surprising how many signals are left. But as I say, it's just contaminated with signals. Slightly deeper. Oh, it looks like a halfpenny, a pre-decimal halfpenny. If it rang that high, it's possibly a ship one.
Yeah, it is a ship one.
Yeah. Don't know why they're made of good metal. They are. They always give a good.
Yeah, 1991. That was a real high signal.
Obviously, being the ground a bit dry as well.
It is. It's funny. When we started, it was really damp, but it's definitely drier here.
Sometimes it escalates the signal up a bit.
Well, the damp ground, I mean, it helps signals, but it also means you can sort of, you've got a much better chance of getting, you know, good hole filling and the grass growing back and what have you. It's better for the environment.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice coin that. There you go. We do find plenty. The park I was in the other day, I think I found 100. Obviously there must have been a fairground there. And yeah, that's what I was finding. There was halfpennies and brass frupney bits. The other disadvantage of detecting the park is obviously a lot of people don't tidy up behind the dog. You got to watch out for the muck, which isn't nice if you get it on your spade or your detector.
86.
86. I won't be surprised if this is not a large penny, you know. It's less than your halfpenny. It was just to give you an idea how quickly the signals come through, and it's a bit stony here. I can see the bit of the grass, so you get. There you go. It's another
whole penny.
I knew that's less than the.
That was a less signal.
Yeah.
Less signal than a halfpenny.
Those ship halfpennies, they sometimes give you a whack. Sorry, just trying to figure out.
I guess would that be old penny?
This one's Edward the Seventh by the looks of it.
Edward Seventh, yeah.
Yeah, I just. There you go. Edward Seventh. So his coins ran between 1902 to 1910. Obviously, he became king in 1901. Trying to get let's try and get a date off there for you. That was a bit crudded up. This part they do tend to come up quite dirty. The silvers come up like gold. But yeah, it's a nice looking coin. On to the next. So he's only gone from there to there, and he's on to his next signal already. This is what park's like. It's like, you know, if you're into the coin shooting,
you can always see it in the top.
Yeah. If you're into your coin shooting, this is really enjoyable. That's a mod.
Pence in it.
Yeah. So it's into modern coinage. That's just a modern decimal penny. Queen Elizabeth. Yep.
We only need another 999,999 and I'm a millionaire.
You know, they did put a pill out in the 90s that there was a shortage of copper coins, and they're asking people to check behind the settees. Tell you what, didn't need to do that. You just come to your local park, because that's where they all were. There's hundreds of them. Anyway, we'll do one more, and then we just sort of do the highlights. I mean, we do love beach detecting. As you see, we've done rallies. We do like looking for the hammers as well, but just now and then you can't beat a coin shooting detecting adventure in the park. If you do like these videos, please consider subscribing. It helps my channel out. I do enjoy doing these videos, and I hope you enjoy watching them. We try and sort of like film different things. I know you don't like seeing constant George V and George VI silvers coming out the hole, but we try and film some like military and buttons and something a little bit more interesting as well. What number was this?
86.
86. Brass Rotley bit? No, it's a pre-decimal halfpenny.
It's a little halfpenny. I thought it was a little quieter.
No, yeah, it's a
Yes,
it's a
new halfpence.
yeah, decimal halfpenny. That's what I was trying to.
Halfpence, aye.
These try and get into the light. These give off such a good signal for a little coin. So some good quality copper in them.
Interesting fact for you, from when they went out of circulation, my dad, everyone we dug up, we put into a box. And at the minute, there's a box with 2,500 of them in. That we've dug up since they went out of circulation. That tells you how long I've been detected.
That's crazy. I remember buying sweets with them. Yeah, Jolly Rogers, blackjacks. Yeah. Don't know if that's politically correct now. Are we allowed to say blackjacks? Anyway, right, one more for the road, and then we'll say I'll get the Manticore going.
Well, that's one in the 70s, so at least it's a bit of a different signal. It's a different signal. 76.
That's one of the
Looks
old
like just the
tongue. Yeah,
just the.
You've got the other bit there. The other trouble is that there's nails. There's nails. Obviously, there's bonfire nights here.
Like you say, the beauty of it is that's how clever new detectors are. There's an iron nail in the hole, and there's a pull tab end.
But we do
yet you could still see that and ignore the nailing thing. The only reason you've got it is because you've hit it with a probe.
Yeah, we do end up chasing iron signals and the whole thinking there's something else. You know, you best just run it over the detector afterwards and just double check that way. Anyway, that's it. We're obviously the next interesting find you will see, and yep, see you in a bit. Right, sorry about the wind noise, it's got up a bit. But the first interesting find is a foreign coin. It's 1921, and it's a 2 franc. I might have kissed it a little bit there, but yeah, it's a coin over 100 years old now. I don't know what kind of metal these were made, but they do hold up well on the ground when they come out. Pretty cool. Right. Do like a different coin. Right, trying to keep the wind off. But Lee's got a fairground ring.
Yeah, one of them like little brass fairground rings I put out. Doesn't poke the middle out of it, but you could put it out there like a little brass sort of like signet. That's how you see it.
Yeah.
Little like brass signet ring. We call them fairground rings because quite often when you're at the travelling fairs, it would be the sort of thing that they would sell, penny a ring, and that's where they got the name from. Always nice to see.
And the story goes that I found one of these rings and I gave one to Lee as a memento.
Well, as a good luck charm, because he thought I needed some luck.
He needed some luck, and
he spent the last few years trying to get it back off because he thinks I have too much luck.
Too much luck,
but he's not getting it back.
But my luck's coming back now.
It travels with me in my tin everywhere where I go.
Anyway, we do find a lot of these, so it's just nice to see an odd one come up.
Alright.
Nice one, mate.
Alright, cheers.
These off the mark with his first silver. He's happy with his shilling.
Yeah, well, I see you seem to get a lot of sixpences. Always nice to get a little bit bigger one out. 19. Is it 32? I think. Yeah, 1932. George V.
Say they come out a little bit sort of like goldy colour. They do take some cleaning, but they do clean up nice.
Because somebody said I'd found a brass until I cleaned it up a bit. But yeah, anyway, we're off the mark at least.
Yeah, cool. When I first obviously turned the plug, I thought, oh, that looks like a bottle top. It's actually an enamel badge. It's got 1950 something on the top. A bit of a wipe. Not sure it's going to make any difference. Focus. Oh, the wind's terrible today. I'll clean up more when I get back. It's got 1953, so I imagine that's the coronation. Got coronation there. It's a cool looking enamel badge anyway. Alright, so I'll give that a clean later on. Right, at the top of the clump here, you got impression mark. It's got that sort of like that creamy feel to it, so I assume it's going to be silver. Haven't seen it yet. It's obviously the size of a property bit. You can just about see it come through there now. There you go. Looks like it's got to be a 925. Because obviously it's quite shiny, so it must be quite a good silver. It's a 1918. Yeah. Beautiful looking coin. Don't want too much to clean it at all, just a rinse under the tap. That'll be enough for that one. Nice one. Right, Lee's just come across and he's got himself a nice whistle. The size of that.
Probably mid.
It is a bit delicate.
It's delicate in the middle there, yeah.
It's got like a split through it.
Can't see anything else on it, like, but as far as it sort of survived.
Yeah.
A bit different.
Well done. Let's come across again with another
Something different, as we call it.
something different category.
Just a little dog brooch, you can say, with an English.
It's like a little terrier, yeah.
Some sort of terrier, but it's still actually got the pin across the back of it, which is sort of unusual because the pin usually rots away, but
Yeah. Alright.
it's intact. Not bad.
Yeah.
For something different.
Right, trying to keep out the way of the wind. This was a beautiful signal. And that's Victoria looking at us, spun head. But I do know it by the portrait, it's got to be a different coin. It's not going to be British. Well, it's going to be British, but it's not going to be a UK coin. There you go. 10 cents, so that's possibly Canadian. Lovely impression. Closer. There you go. So yeah, it's 1894. That is a beautiful coin. Look at that. Lovely condition. Oh, it's off. Right, I'll show you in the wrap up. can't get better than lifting a plug and seeing it just there in its full glory. One of those dirty sixpences. I'll clean up again. 1912. It could be, yeah, I think it's a 1912. Or with George V, it'd be 925. Looks like a silver pendant. It's very nice, like a religious pendant. That's got to be silver. That's very nice. It's getting a bit dark now, at least the wind's dropped. But another glimmer of a silver edge there, milled edge. It's 80 on the Manticore, so I imagine it'd be fairly decent silver. It's got to be pre-1920. There you go. Look at that, Edward VII. It's been a while since I found one of his coins, or silver coins. I found plenty of pennies and half pennies. So on the back, so there's the sixpence. The date is be 1905 by the looks of it. Let me just see if I can pan in a little bit closer. Yep, 1905. What a lovely coin. Absolutely stunning. Here's a roundup from today's hunt. We'll start off with the two religious items. I've got this one off camera. Nice silver pendant there. Lovely detail. I've got this locket off camera. I'm not sure if it's gold at all, but it's got some lovely enamel. Totally destroyed in the hole. I managed to get the top loop as well. This is obviously a silver brooch, but I'm not sure if it's similar to what Lee got the other week. It had something in the middle, but it's got silver on it. The nice enamel badge is Butland's Beavers. It's 1953, it's the coronation year. You can see the beaver right in the middle there. There you go. A lovely badge. Ended up with 8 silvers. I did have a run when it was getting dark, so I couldn't get them on camera, unfortunately. I did have a problem cleaning them as well, which I would explain. I'm going to do a cleaning video later on, so I'll talk about it, what happened. But I got a lovely Edward VII sixpence. There you go. That did turn out to be Canadian, Victorian 10 cents. There you go. Beautiful coin. So I got quite a few Frupneys as well. That's a beautiful sixpence. Hasn't seen much circulation. And I did end up with a Victorian. Which one was it? Again, a bit pinky, but I did end up with a Victorian Jubilee head. Probably bit. So if you enjoyed these videos, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next episode.